The Airsoft M4, the staple of any airsoft shop and any airsoft player. But do you want something different? Do you not like M4s, but you want to keep sort of the M4 platform? Well, we got the rifle for you, the G&G ARP9. All right, so we're going to talk about the ARP9 and the versatility of the ARP9. Back in 2018, G&G came out with the ARP9 and they wanted to create a 9mm stick M4 pistols, SMG, whatever, pistol caliber rifle. And everyone kind of laughed at them. And then everyone copied them. But over the years, the ARP9 has been the platform for the 9mm look for all your airsoft rifles and what everyone is trying to copy. The great thing about the G&G ARP9 is you get this awesome polymer body. You get a short stubby metal rail. It's nice and light, nice and compact. It has a nice compact stock. It's got G&G's durability of their gearbox. And then they also offer all these different colorways, as they call them, of ARP9, so you can have a customized externally ARP9 from the factory. One of the main reasons people choose the ARP9 is, like I mentioned earlier, they want something a little bit different than the M4, but want like an SMG kind of style and don't want to like go full MP7 and want something that's mainly affordable, because these ARP9s are in that $200 range, which makes it affordable for most players. Right now, I'm going to talk about kind of the functionality of the ARP9 and then what you can do with the ARP9, and then how does the ARP9 shoot stock. One of the limiting factors of the ARP9 were the mags. Now, the great news is because the ARP9's been around long enough that a lot of the aftermarket has picked up the slack. G&G only had a 300 round mid cap or high cap, and then had a 60 round mid cap. No one wants 60 round mid caps. But what people found out is that classic Army X9 mags, which were created as a clone of the ARP9, fit amazingly in the ARP9. One of the other companies, PTS, which makes really high quality M4 mags, saw a need. So they created their own high capacity, mid capacity ARP9 mag, which is incredibly sturdy. And why people like the ARP9 is the mags, because you can stack a whole bunch of these mags on your plate carrier and they're nice and tight, nice and compact. So if you want to run around and be very, very quick, the ARP9 is a great platform for that. One of the other benefits of the ARP9, and we get asked a lot of questions about all the guns, does it have a drum? And the good news is G&G actually made a good drum mag for this. This drum mag allows you to put 1500 BBs in your ARP9 so you can just spray and pray. No aiming necessary. One of the limiting factors of the ARP9 is the stock. So what we've done, and some of the other people have done, is you can change the stock out, or AirTech Studios makes an adapter to add a little bit more battery space. So you can go with one of the AirTech Studios stocks to, extend your collapsible stock, which pretty makes it much of fixed stock. Or what we've been using are these Lancer Tactical shorty stubby fixed stocks. So you get the same length of the expandable stock, but you also get a ton more battery space. So that's one of the things that we've done, and what we've seen customers do is to get more battery space is to replace the stock. And one of the other cool features of the ARP9 is this backslash cut rail here, where you have a few M-LOK rail sections. Most people don't put little rails on it, or don't put rail segments on them. Some people put, we've seen, little hand stops and everything. But the great news is most of the popular tracer units will fit inside this rail. So Acetech tracer units, the ASG tracer units, the G&G tracer units, all fit inside. And they actually add a real cool flair to your ARP9. All right, so now that we talked about the externals and what you can do to the externals of the ARP9, and then why the stick mags are so popular, especially with speed softers. Look at that, you can put 14 of these on your chest. We're gonna look at what's on the inside. And G&G's basic standard gearbox is reinforced. Already pretty awesome. The great news is with little customization, you can put a gate tighten in there. You can pretty much modify anything on the gearbox. One of the things that they do is have this rotary hop-up. Now you can put a max hop-up inside with the Prometheus barrel and do a Rocket Labs barrel assembly like we have here at MiR Tactical, or that hop-up is actually pretty good from the factory, and we recommend just a bucking and inner barrel swap. So that's actually really, really cool. So let's say you don't want to go with the Gate Titan, want to spend a little bit less. Gate Titan costs $85 for a basic, $150 for the advanced. Perun from Poland creates a plug-and-play MOSFET that gives you additional features of like what a Gate Titan does by using the existing ETU of the G&G ARP9. And with this, if you guys are interested in, upgrading, it actually is just a really small package. Looks like something else, but we won't go there. They give you a programming card, and you can do a whole bunch of different things. You can do pre-cocking, binary trigger, rate of fire reduction, DMR mode, LiPo alarm, master reset. So all the basics of a Gate Titan you can get with this Perun just by removing the wire harness from the back and plugging this Perun piece in its place. So for people that want a cost-effective way to upgrade internally their ARP9, these Peruns for $55 are pretty amazing upgrades that you can do. But the ultimate upgrade for the ARP9, and what most of the Speedy Boys and Speedy Girls do, is they put a Polar Star inside. So they get a tank, they get a line and reg, and then they get a Polar Star jack or a Polar Star F2. The great news is these pretty much fit, all these HPA engines fit directly into the stock G&G gearbox. You don't have that much, pretty much any alignment issues. The nozzle length is perfect, and now you've transformed your already lightweight ARP9 into an HPA fire spitting beast, especially with an Acetech blaster and a stubby stock. One of the other reasons people change these stubby stocks is to get almost like a drop stock effect. Because when you have this stock here, you notice how deep the stock goes. So you can actually kind of shoulder this a little bit higher so that you can get around your like die masks or anything, so that you don't need a riser on your optics. So that's also another benefit of these awesome, cost-effective stubby stocks. Here at MiR Tactical, we always have the best inventory and we have the best stock. So we're always carrying all the Perun MOSFETs, we're carrying the Polar Star jacks, the lines, the PTS mags, the classic Army mags, the Acetech tracers, everything you need to customize your ARP9. And talk about customization, we do carry the full line and the full colorways of ARP9s. So now that you've seen the ARP9 as one of the most versatile M4 platforms that use pistol type magazines, let's go see how a stock one shoots. All right, so we're gonna shoot this on the world's smallest shooting range, 10 feet. We're just gonna see how it shoots. All right, so this is on semi. Let's extend the stock a little bit. What you guys didn't see is the tangled mess that's inside here. That's why we always recommend a different stock or the stock extension. All right, semi. Little full auto blast. All right, as you can see, very loud stock. And these PTS mags feed flawlessly. So if you're in the mood to not use an M4, but want something that's sort of like an M4, a 9mm pistol caliber that you can stick a whole bunch of mags across your chest, the ARP9 is just that. It is versatile, it is awesome base, you can upgrade it, you can customize it, and it looks pretty cool. Remember, you can find all these ARP9s as well as the ARP9 accessories at MiR Tactical. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.